What's up, y'all? What's going on? What's going on? See if we can't get this in order. Here we go. Michael, what's up? P. Sherman, how you doing? Let's get it, y'all. I just put the video out. I just put it out. And we're going to go through it live right here, but... Kayla, what's up? We're going to go through it live right here, but we are the Keep, Massacre, Hardcore, Rifted. Oh my god, the Wisps. The Wisps. Wispaliciousness is all over the place right here. I just published a video with this build. Nice, Chris. How are you liking it so far? No pun intended. How you liking it? I'm on the Lycan King, of course. Bad dad joke. I haven't. I'm in that pool of people that pre-ordered, and I don't have my key yet. So I gotta wait till this weekend before I can try it on the Switch. Was actually a little bummed about it, you know? I was ready to go. The Wisps you can really stack tight together, but they become a little wonky to upgrade. It's hard to locate them all. I need to get myself a decent Arcanist piece so I can shut this down to one monk here. Because that's going to be nice. I mean, that's going to be like a leveling spot or anything else in my deck. You got it back already today? Nice, nice. Well, that's good that they handled that quickly, because that was obviously a pretty massive, you know what. Right, we're going to get a little safety wall over here. This was Aramir's idea to spend the extra DU here on the safety wall, and I just have not... I have not looked back. It's saved me more than enough times already where I just have not considered going without it. What's going on there, Dream Villain? How you doing? The coolest part about this build is you get to play actively on the Rogue. I'm so stoked about that. You know, I mean, it's a brand new character. It's super fun to play. I want to play him. You know, but if you're stuck in a build where you have to sit there and boost, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love me some Monk. It's my favorite character in the game. Upgrading Repair Auras is so hard to pinpoint which one you want to upgrade. Yeah. I'm gonna, as soon as I start playing on the Switch, I'll definitely put together some sort of quality of life video of anything I can figure out just to make life a little bit easier on the Switch. There's 4 acts to go through. There's survival modes. I mean, it won't show up on stream, but I'm at 1900 hours played right now, if that gives you any idea. Now, obviously, I grind things out to their max. So if you're not a grinder, you know, obviously you're not going to get that much time in, but I would say you can very safely get 500 hours out of it without any problems. Oswarlin, what's up, man? How is things? It's well worth Insanity. It's a fun game, you know. I mean, if you liked DD1 or you like DD2, you've got a good chance of liking this one. I mean, they're all different, you know, they're all obviously a little bit different, but it's definitely fun. You're working. My grind is just beginning, man. I just unlocked the Lycan King bonus waves like maybe 2 hours ago. So it is all beginning right now. I mean, I'm still to the point where I've got to do the map a few more times to get get a few basic pieces of gear. Now, over here, we're going to go 8 wisps. The reason being is they changed the Lycan King. So when the Lycan King comes in after the bait, your towers will do damage to him when he's in that phase. So going heavier on the wisps back here to make up for that. No, it picks up the end of wave. You don't even have to pop the chest open. Nice, Grimace. That's awesome. Yeah, it wasn't like that in the PTR that I can remember, unless it was like that at the end. I didn't play a lot of the very end of the PTR. There's Insanity, I don't know if you saw it, but they just put up a free weekend. So if you're a PC player, you can actually play DDA for free this weekend. So you can get started basically, and then when you know, get a feel for the game, see if you like it, and then if you decide to keep playing, you'll already have a head start. That's pretty cool. That's the first time I've ever seen them do a straight up free weekend. I think that was a very cool gesture of the Chromies. Shadow Shot. What's going on there, Shadow Shot? How you doing, man? How is life in the UK today? Hopefully glorious. DD2 is free on every weekend. This is true. This is true. Free to fill your life with microtransactions. I think it would be good to do a free weekend on every platform, but I think it's probably it's going to be easier on Steam for them to do stuff like that. Steam works with developers a lot. You know, they get a lot more freedom with Steam. Kind of warm tonight, expecting a thunderstorm. It's storming here today. My wife's was out in the yard painting in the rain. I'm like, you do realize, like, it's raining, right? Like, oh, I know. She's putting together a little, like a little, I don't even know what you call it. When you got a little garden, what is it, like a trellis? Is that what it's called? When you have, like, a thing, like a little fence or whatever, and the plants grow up it. She's putting a little thing like that in outside, and she was getting it all painted up and in the rain. Oh yeah, that about sums it up there, Shadow Shot, that's for sure. What's up, Chris? Far Cry 5 and Unturned. That's nice. Guess I should pay attention to these portals. This isn't full AFK mode. I'm going into it like I think it is. It's probably not the smartest move. Rimlock, what's up, man? How you doing? An Arbor, yeah. I see you playing PUBG all the time, Shadow Shot. I've been so tempted to jump in and play it. I'm just so clueless. I have no clue what to do. What's up, Bjorn? Ollie? Ollie's here. The world is right once again. I remember my first kill in PUBG was some dude AFK that had his head right in a window. I'm walking around not knowing anything, not having a clue what to do. And I see this dude's head inside this window in this building. And that was my first ever kill in PUBG. Alk Labs is full AFK? Well, I mean, what piece drops there? I'm not sure if I've got any reason to even do Alk Labs, to be honest. I guess better cats. Better cats are always a good reason, right? Oh, failed jumped. And here I was trying to get all fancy. The loot is bugged for all players? Yeah. I haven't seen anything about bugged loot. Yeah, the Wisps are super OP early game, Grimlock. So is the Rogue. Nice. That's awesome. I loved that game back then. It's such a travesty what happened to it. Oh, getting guaranteed accessories? Yeah, that's fair. Must shoot the portals. Don't get complacent. I'm so good at that. Getting complacent, that is. Not shooting the portals. And I gotta tell you, y'all. Here, I'll throw it out there. Hold your ears, kids. Don't allow your kids to hear me here. It's my absolutely terrible bad dad joke of the day. You ready? The Rogue is so good at this fight because of his ability to stealth that he is indeed the master baiter. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Nobody baits like the Rogue. Let's clear them all out. I don't even have a fusion. I mean, I've got a fusion set on my Rogue here, but it's just to get the bonus armor. I don't have a proper fusion set yet. I threw all my stuff away, which was smart but dumb at the same time. The first thing I did when the update hit was I sold all my stuff. We got a big old family shindig coming here soon, too. I am a father as well. My son is older, though. But we got my sister-in-law and her husband and my son are coming to visit in a couple of weeks, and I got mixed emotions on it, I'll be honest. Any AoE weapons that are not the grenade launcher? The weapon from the throne room is AoE. It's a little explosion. What's going on there, Grumped? I haven't tried one out yet. I haven't found a good one, but that dragon cannon got a little bit of a buff. Like I said, I haven't tried it out yet to see how it is, but yeah. Oh, I lost my wall over there. You will lose this wall every now and then, but part of that is because I'm not, I'm refusing to use a proper waller, and I'm using my regular buff beam EV. Out of pure 100% unadulterated laziness. Yeah, man. Why can't I get you up there on the thing? All of a sudden I can't place it. Let me start on this end. There we go. Yeah, if I was using a proper waller, this wall probably wouldn't go down. They're random. The new maps are random. Act 4 drops a random fusion piece, so you're not guaranteed on any of those. Wisps are really good. The sludge launcher is really good. The beaming blossom is really good. The dryad is really good, or the warden, pardon me, is really good all the way around. Your save got corrupted somewhere. Oh, man. Michael, thank you so much. I do appreciate it an absolute ton. Nah, the speed gets converted over to rate. Speedies are actually better than powerful as far as DST stacks. Yeah, I'm going to do a loot filter video here soon, James. I've got quite a few people asking about it. I actually want to get with Phil first, because I know Phil knows all the ins and outs. Oh, the Dryad's towers are completely beast. They're IHOPs. Redonkulous. So good. Grats, Ollie. Grats, dude. I'm sure you're going to beat it. Well, any of the... Really, the best tip, because proton beams, early game for a new player, are equally as powerful. They're just really, really good. I have not, Andreas. I haven't seen any screenshots of anyone posted them either. This is one of the new maps. There's 4 of them. This is the boss map. We're gonna have a boss here in just a sec. And he gonna get whooped. Hopefully. It's important to upgrade your auras here, because the whole concept of this fight is the wisps are putting in a lot of the work when the boss comes inside after you bait him. Now, that means that the wisps are all going to be on the boss and the trash mobs are going to push through. So you do want to get your auras upgraded nice and fat. I usually start it right here because he spawns like right here. Now, this is a brand new map here. The other 3 new maps that came to the game are remakes, but this one is a brand new map. All new and shiny. I got too close. He didn't like that. He don't like that. So I'm going to come over here to bait him. Once I see him coming in, I'm going to run away. Run away, run away! And I'm just going to keep an eye on where he's at. And you got to watch your timer. You see it's ticking down on the right. When it gets down to 0, you're going to be able to explode him. And that's going to do increased damage to him. And he just going to get his ass handed to him. Pow! Pure Music, what's up? No, not on every map, James. This map, they're definitely really, really good at it. But certainly not every map. Alright, I'm still looking for a better gun. So we're going to go on a huntress for the loot. Only 2 stats, man. I just cannot get multiple stats on the gun for some dang reason. Pretty nice giraffe there. Primitive piece. The Arcanist piece. Fort and power. That's not terrible. I mean, it's not great, but it's not terrible. He doesn't really need to be near the trap. It gives you the impression that he needs to be near the trap. But as you saw there, he was way out here when I popped it. And he actually was so far out, he was running back around this way. I'm not to a point where I can do any sort of group carries yet there, Kristen. Soon. This is my very first day of the real end game grind right now. So, I mean, that right there was my second nightmare, or my second Massacre Hardcore kill. I killed it the first time non-hardcore just to get the unlock. And that's my first my second Massacre Hardcore kill, so... You can, because Wisp's OP. Well, you got all that crazy gear already. You're a day ahead of me on the grind there, Aramir. You need to take a day off and let me catch up there, man. Take a day off and let me catch up. The Wisps are good. The Beaming Blossoms are good. The Sludge Launcher is really good. So you definitely want a Warden leveled up. No doubt. That's not really a proper question, King. The answer would be both. Test to the Mech 3 is pure pain, Black Dragon. I don't have any tips other than to keep trying. Most people are using the Apprentice. I personally have better luck with it with the EV, but that one is without a doubt the hardest one. It's a huge pain in the ass. Well, end game, you're going to find yourself having to dump everything into Vitality. There, Titus. What's up, Nix? How you doing? I'm not having problems with the level up resetting. I know that a lot of people have been, though. Nice, Ollie. Grats, dude. Nothing wrong with a little winning. A little winning goes a long way. Hopefully I can get a good Arcanist piece here because I want to free up a deck slot. Right now I got the 2 monks, you know? And an Arcanist piece would solve that. Wisps are destroying Alk Labs. We'll have to try them out on a Lycan King bonus wave. I've yet to do it on the live game. I've done it on the PTR course, but yet to do it on the live game yet. Try to change 2 stats at the same time. If you change 1 at a time, you have no problems with it. I'm sure it's probably something buggy, Andreas. Hopefully they get it fixed soon. The Squire needs some love, David, to be completely honest. The Squire needs some love. You can use the Squire, but to use the Squire end game, you gotta have really, really decked out gear. Definitely is in need of a little love. There's no limit as far as I know, Grimlock. I'm not positive on that, but I'm pretty sure there's no limit at all. God dang it. I done fell off the rock. Get back up here. Oh, there's Phil. It's like 8. All right. Well, 8. That's pretty good, though. What is Warden best for? Well, I mean, the Warden's... I mean, obviously, I'm having a blast with the Wisps right now. But the Warden's best defense is, without a doubt, the Sludge Launcher. The thing is ridiculous. It hits like an absolute truck. And it's an AoE splash. The thing is it's the least... Like, it has the least amount of pizzazz, you know? Yeah, the victory chest will drop random fusion pieces. Look at this, Phil. You ever see one of these things before? It's called a wall. Introducing the wall. Crazy, huh? Using walls. What has the world come to? Good lord. End game, you're going to find yourself dumping everything into Vitality, Dream Villain. As you're playing, you're probably going to get the most value out of it just leveling the attack and spamming the ranged attack or the melee if that's what your thing is. Oh yeah, Huntress EV can rocket jump, perhaps? There's some rocket jumping. Well, there's no highest gear type. It's a RNG thing. That's the real benefit that this update brings, is the bonus waves. The bonus waves allow you to target farm any piece of gear that you want at a higher quality level. We're going to do some of that as soon as I can get a decent Arcanist piece here to fix my monk up. You'd like to see a new tower on the Squire? Tell Chromatic, man. Tell Chromatic. Go to Twitter. Ping me. Ping me and I'll retweet it. But tag him on Twitter and tell him. Yeah, Godly is the highest tier. I'm sorry, I misunderstood what you're saying. Godly is the highest tier, yeah. Oh, shoot. I didn't get both auras. Well, that was a bit of a faux pas. Shit, and I already spent the upgrade mana, too. Well, that's alright. We're going to go without that aura getting buffed and see if we live. If I fail, it's because I was too lazy to sell everything and fix that aura. Oh, shoot. And I'm sitting here spending everything and I don't have everything built yet. God damn it. Let's see, and I'm missing something because I've got too much leftover DU. I've got a gas trap there. I never put a gas trap over here. Why would DD2 give you 600 gems? Or do you mean for doing adventure mode? You got to do adventure mode. If you've already done it, it won't give it to you again. Yeah, they changed it. They nerfed it to 450. It's the first 3 areas of adventure mode. Thank God I had enough DU to get everything built. Quicksilver! Thank you so much there, Quick. I do appreciate it. Why does it say you have no XP? It's probably a bug. You can see the exact number if you open up your hero deck. Oh, it's saying I have 0 XP too. Oh, because we're maxed. Are you max level? Is that why? Like this one, it's showing it. But all of my max level heroes are saying 0. Alright, IHOPs, enjoy. Enjoy supper time. Let's get it. I got a little sploded on there. Little splode. I don't know about that one. I haven't heard anybody say anything about that one, swine kills. I think there's a pretty good chance of that, personally, Nix. I think that would be an obvious choice. As far as bringing a returning hero back. People would love it, you know? The Gunwitch is super fun to play. They're going to have to let her fly, though. When is my next stream? Right now. My next stream after today stream will be tomorrow on Twitch at about 1 p.m. Pacific time, 4 p.m. Eastern. Oh, the Rogue is the best DPS in the game. You want boss weapons. The entire game for every hero is all about boss weapons. So the further along of a boss weapon you can get, the better off you'll be. So with that in mind, the hardest boss weapon to acquire is the Keep, this map here, that I'm doing right now. That's what I'm trying to do, is get a weapon for my Rogue. You use the Warden as DPS? I mean, nothing wrong with that. I'm just not a big melee guy. You guys all know that. I like to pew-pew. I like to pretend like I can aim, even though we all know I can't. So I like to shoot sides of buildings and trees and things. Grab some juice. More juice, please. My rogue's not geared yet, so it's pointless to show you. But yeah, this is stats. But I don't have anything set for the rogue yet. Not one single piece. The only thing I'm happy with on the rogue right now is my cat. That's literally the only piece I don't plan on replacing tonight. What's my settings? What's my settings for what? Elemental pink. You have to get it from a giveaway. The Skyguard one is no longer obtainable. Oh, you mean the graphic settings? I've got everything. I did go through and change things. I turned shadows down. I turned lighting quality down. I normally play without volumetric fog, but I've got it on now. I also turned post-processing and bloom down. By default for my computer, this stuff was all on Epic. And I just don't like post-processing, and I don't like bloom. So I turned both of those down. I don't like the black outlines, even though they're forced on, so I'm trying not to use those. And then texture quality, I've got it Epic. The bug report thing was for PTR. So, yeah, it looks like it's gone. But I'm pretty sure that was just for the PTR. That could be the volumetric fog, elemental pink. It's just... I don't like it, personally. Most games I actually do, but in DDA I don't like it. Derped on that one a little, huh? Oh, yeah. One True Dragon, what's up? Yeah, the ogres, everything is super, super speedy in Massacre mode. I mean, that's where the importance of the ensnarers are. That's why you see every build, no matter how much diversity you have in it, people are always having ensnarers all over the place, because everything zoomies. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Alright, what do we want to up? Did I up this stuff over here? Oh, yeah. Yeah, they are super fast. No doubt. Go ahead and hit this bad boy. Alright, Grimlock. Throw a little bit in here. I'll throw the rest into these guys. Because reflect beams got nerfed into the ground, the update before last Chaos. Use 2 proton beams now, one with each element, poison and earth, and add explosive traps. Proton or reflect beams are now a meme in DD2. They're still usable, but they're just not what they used to be. You know, not even close. This gun is not as much single target damage, but the big benefit you got is it pierces. So you got a line of enemies, it's just going to mow right through them because it's shooting through all of them. You remove the shield by using ignite, so you have to oil them and light them on fire. The easiest way to do that is the burning strike shard. If you don't have the burning strike shard, then use the huntress and drop an oil flask on them and then shoot them with your little firebird thingy. Right, we looking good. We looking good. Come on, Mr. Rabid Corgi. You guys know that this is what happens when one of Phil's corgis get out and they go rabid. That's where the Lycan King came from. It's Phil's ex-corgi. No, build stats are gone on pet Seth. They're made up for in other areas. So you no longer need a pet with builder stats on it. He's so growly. Why you all growly, dude? Come on in, Mr. Bossman. Where's he coming from? There he comes. I'm running. Oh no! Where's he at? Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. Don't hit me, brah. What do we got left? We got 3 seconds. Oh, he's over this side. Oh no, I'm not going to be able to one-cycle him. Boo. Shoot, man. I wonder if I can de-aggro the sirens. It looks like I can. Alright, we're back up again. We're back. We're good. We're good. Uh-oh, core under attack. What? Oh no! You're gonna be dead anyway. Just from running through the bees. Yeah, I use a fusion and snare. Did I place it with the wrong hero? I used 2 different monks, but yeah, it's a fusion and snare. That was like one of my first objectives. Oh yeah, it's coming, goated. I'll be starting that very, very soon, in fact. As soon as I get a recording day. Without a doubt. I'm looking forward to it. The game is so fun. When you're going through early game and you've got these new characters, the game is so fun. No, I don't use shock beams at all. You don't need to if you're using ensnare. The reason you used shock beams before was because the ensnare is poison, and if you had poison immune enemies. But now that we have fusion gear, you don't need to use shocks at all. Alright. Is the Huntress? It is. What do we got? What's in the box? Come on. Vitality and attack. I mean, it's at least vitality and attack. What is that HP drain? Is that like a vampiric thing? Holy shit, really? That might just be awesome. On the rogue. Range, fort power range. Not a very good Arcanist piece. Man, I'm never gonna get my Arcanist piece, huh? That's pretty good, though. That's probably gonna go on my DSTs. Look at the stats on that bad boy. Woo! Holy shit. Yeah, the rogue, as far as single target DPS, no one compares. The rogue is the shizzy. Wow, that's a good minor piece, too. All right. All right, let's get out of here and try something else. Obviously, I'm not going to get an Arcanist head tonight. God, I want one, though. Do I have a usable one? Let me see. Fort power range. That one's usable right there. Let's do this. I want to get my monk squared away. I'm tired of having 2 monks in the deck. So, we're going to take this dude's stuff. And we're going to put it on this dude. So basically, I just swapped places with my fusion ensnare auras, right? Or my fusion, I moved my fusion electric auras over to my fusion ensnare set. Then I'm going to throw this Arcanist piece on, and that is going to turn this into a fusion ensnare aura and a fusion electric aura monk. And get the best of both worlds here. The ultimate in lazy mode. No, the monk is definitely not the new character. Right, so let's drop back down to 5k range. Dump it into power. Actually, we don't need this vitality if we're not playing him actively. And, you know, that's not the best stats in the world. But that's a monk that can do ensnares and... Arcanist is a wild card piece. So what Arcanist does... This update, we got the first piece. So if you look at Arcane Alignment, the set bonus, attunes Defense 1 to the fusion element. So no matter what, if you're wearing this helmet, even if you're wearing no other pieces, you're going to have your very first defense is going to be a fusion defense. Well, no other pet is going to give me a benefit. If I am on this guy, I'm going to be boosting. So anyway, and it's a wild card piece, so it fills in the other set pieces. If you see there, increases all current fusion defense sets by 1. That's talking about the number of pieces required. So like this guard set requires 4 pieces. I'm getting +1 from this Arcanist piece. So now that next update will come, and it will drop another Arcanist piece. The only thing that drops now is the head. In the next update, another Arcanist piece will drop, and then you'll be able to do 3 defenses on 1 hero. And then another Arcanist piece will drop. Well, no, it's Arcanist is only a head piece. It doesn't include your weapon sets. It's only armor related. Yeah, I'll be doing new player, new stuff there, Kill Russia. So now you're always going to want, here's the kicker, you're always going to want 1 fusion piece, right? So even if you only have 3 Arcanist pieces, because you want this set bonus too. Or is that the same now? Yeah, You want the regular set bonus too, to increase the stats of all equipped set pieces by 30%. So you always want one non-Arcanist piece, even when all of the Arcanist piece comes out. But yeah, so right now, I mean, this is far from fine-tuned, but this is Fusion and Snare Aura, Fusion Electric Aura, all on one character. And now, I just freed up a spot in my hero deck. So who goes there? Well, another dang Dryad goes there because they're so badass. Because I need to get another one leveled up. It's pretty cool, really. I think it's a really good addition to the game. Alright, so let's check through my stuff and see if I've got any better pieces now that I've changed what I'm doing here a little bit. See, that would be a no. All I can look at is these three pieces. Gloves, chest, and boots. Doesn't look like I've got anything else fantastic. In fact, it looks like I need to just trash a bunch of this stuff. Fusion is the loot sets that drop from Rifted mode. So there we go. That's better. 8,000 power, 5,200 range. I'd like to have a little bit more range, but I actually have some better accessories that just dropped as well, right? Let's see. Let's change this to item power. And look at this bad boy. Tell me that's not a beast. Holy shit. Good lord. Yes, please. I will equip you right away. And we'll go with even more power. The helmet drops from survival, the keep. I'm assuming it's rifted survival even, maybe. Okay, so we got bracers and a brooch, too. I don't think I have another brooch. And I think those bracers are probably the best thing I have at the moment. Now, what did that do for my stats? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We got some electric auras that are going to scream. Let's check them out here. They screamy. 212,000 damage per tick. The Sharkin is who's pushing your walls, Yannick. Sharkin will charge walls and move them right out of the way. Damage was all put together into one stat in this update, so all weapons will only have one damage upgrade, basically. So, say I wanted to upgrade this, damage would be the only place I'd want to upgrade. Yeah, man. I am liking it. You get it? More bad puns? More bad Lycan puns? I'm liking it. I am liking it. Oswarlin doesn't like it. Oswarlin is not liking it, though, I can assure you. Alright, what are we gonna do? No, it's the first defense. It's only the first defense, the helmet. So in this case, it was the Ensnare Aura. In the Huntress's case, it'll be the Explosive Trap. In the EV's case, it'll be the Proton Beam. It's always that one. I need to get my... Oh, this is the new one. I was like, oh my god, where'd the gear go? I need to get a better guard set squared away here, though. I'm still using 2 old pieces from the old update. What is that? Chest? Guard chest and boots. Well, I mean, I need all of them. Well, let's go gloves, chest, and boots. Geek Illustrator Dad, what's up? Let me see. Do I have the little sheet thingy? Where's it at? Where's it at? I'll see if I can bring it up on screen for y'all if anyone is unaware of it. Here it is. Oh, very nice. Oh, that's too small. Let's do this. So, I'm looking for guard sets. So, if I want gloves, chest, and boots, chest is going to be Royal Gardens, gloves is going to be Ancient Mines, boots is going to be Aramir's absolute favorite map, the Tornado Highlands. Snicker, thank you so much for subscribing. I do appreciate it a ton. A bit weird, but back then you either spec'd into elemental or physical damage. If a mob was immune to your element, you did a little bit of physical damage to also move them around, but now that's not possible. Yeah, but now you go... Now fusion is a thing. So... Fusion, there is no counter for. Alright, let's do... Well, let's do Ancient Mines. These are my very first Lycan King bonus wave runs on live, y'all. Just so you know, these are my very first tries ever. So I haven't gone through and checked any of these builds. In case the fail becomes imminent, you will know why. No hero stats on armor anymore, IHOPS. They packed it all into weapons, and the weapon in the offhand. Is all the hero stats, but you know, you're getting a pretty ample amount of them, you know. Let's see. Are the bees gonna get it done here? What do you guys think? Is it going to be delicious? Yeah, weapon, offhand, and pet are hero stats. I forgot the pet. In the pet, you can throw a big stat stick on there, like, say, a giraffe, and get big old fat meaty stats just thrown right on top. It's an offhand item, Ohana. Alright, what do we want to do? We got 66 to play with. I haven't tried this. Like I said, these are all my very first Lycan King attempts on the live game, so I don't know what's going to work and what's not. I was just talking about you again today, Geek Illustrator. I'm still just... I absolutely love that one album cover you did for that rapper. Somebody was mentioning something along those lines to me, and I told him, I know the guy for you. But, I mean, obviously I didn't. I'm not going to give anybody your information without talking to you first, but... Alright, so we got 10 wisps. That's not enough. Let's add more. Let's go 12. I gotta leave room for buff beams and reflex. You can stack the bees really super tight. There's no doubt there. See, let's just do it the easy way. We'll go 2 DU on each side. And then we are gonna rogue it up. Leveled up. Oh man, I got more vitality on my rogue. We'll take it. You've been swamped lately? That's fair. This is gonna be sleeper mode until we get to the bonus wave. But the bonus wave thing is the best concept they put in the game. It just is. It's the best part of the new update. I do think that the audio effect that the tree gives off is way too loud. End game, you get hit really hard, Ohana. 1.1 for a character that's going to be up in mobs' faces is not exactly insanely high. I would like to get that a little higher. Mobs hit like an absolute truck in endgame. So, I mean, every character pretty much that you're going to play active, you're going to find yourself endgame stacking vitality. Until you get decked, of course. Once you get decked, it gives you a little more freedom. Oh, we spinning and winning on you, girl. Don't be pulling that shit over here. The best gun, not Lycan King, would be the Ancient Dragon. The quality of them go in order, as far as the guns go. Well, not really. The Demon Lord weapon, most people would say, including myself, is slightly better than the Throne Room weapon. But basically the Throne Room weapons in the game are designed for ability users, where your main thing is going to be abilities. Where, like, on the Rogue, I'm going to shoot stuff. That's just how I'm going to play it. So I would want either the Demon Lord weapon, the Ancient Dragon weapon, or the Lycan King weapon. The Lycan King would be the best. The Ancient Dragon would be the second best, and Alklabs would be the third. It's actually debatable now. If you got a really, really good, high-quality Ancient Dragon one, I think it would probably be better. As far as single target, it would be better. Of course, this weapon that I'm using, its benefit is it pierces. So if you got a pack of enemies, you're going to shoot through them. Shoot through them into the baddies behind. And then the best sword would be, if you plan on using your spin ability a lot, the easiest way to get good damage out of it is going to be the Throne Room sword. But I'm not going to use that ability a ton. I use it mainly just for fun. And it does really good damage with any decent quality sword. So I personally don't really sweat it, you know. You have to really, to do a spin to win build, you really have to fine tune your setup. Where this character, all I'm going to really do is look for ways to regenerate health and ways to do more damage. And I'm going to try to get a, what is it, Miner or Militia? I'm going to get a fusion set up for the third device, which is that Inferno device, which puts a fire dot on enemies. I'll get a fusion set up for that device. I mean, what can you say there, Sleo? Welcome to DD2. When you're playing a game that servers run off of 1942 dehydrated potatoes from U.S. military MREs, that's how it runs. That's what happens. It's not even a potato server. It's a dehydrated potato server. Big oofs, big oofs. Oh, the wisps are mean, no doubt. And just because everybody's using them, you know they're going to get nerfed. So have fun with them while they're viable. But Chromatic doesn't like us. If we all use something, if we're all using something, they're going to nerf it. That's just what they do. So enjoy it while it's there. Because they are super cool. They got a big, big cool factor zooming around the map. Their animation on them is really cool. Everything about them is super cool. So nerfing them would actually be just straight criminal. Maybe 2 years later. Nah, in DDA they do it a lot quicker, geek. DDA, the nerf bat swings hard and often. But the good thing about the Warden is the Warden's got a lot of good stuff. It's not just all about the wisps here. I'm actually probably the most excited next. Like this Warden here that I'm leveling, level 74 now, is going to be a beamer for the Beaming Blossoms. Those things are the coolest damn thing in the game. They just are. They're ridiculously cool. Dude, they pushing in now. The bonus waves are no joke. You can't just chill. You gotta remember when you're doing these Lycan King bonus waves, you gotta do 23 through 25 first, which is regular survival. Which, if you're at the point where you're doing bonus waves, you're probably way overpowered for the regular survival. So it's a complete snooze fest for wave 23, 24, and 25. And then the bonus wave gets here, and it's the real deal. It's not like going through the rest of it, you know? DSTs are still really good and still have their place. This is a great map for DSTs here. These guys are getting down the lane now, though. Thank God for gas traps, huh? Ah, there's nothing at all wrong with that, Eiswarlin. Nothing at all wrong with that. I mean, you remember back to PTR, I had like 2 weeks where the entire theme of all of my streams for like 2 weeks was no DSTs, you know? Alright, come on, shut a shit. What do we get? Oh, boo. Ah, man, it's got power and rate on it. But you can't go without power as one of the main stats, so that's a do-over right there. What about the rock? Eh. It's a do-over. Oh, that is far from Omni's build, Sleo. Ah, that's the first build literally everybody was doing. I don't know if he's taking credit for it, but it's the only new shard that got added into the update. If anybody takes credit for that, it's just wrong. That's a bad boy giraffe right there. Woo! Damn. The only instance, Yannick, would be if you were doing an AFK build. Port range and rate. Port range and rate. What the heck, man? Where the power? Every builder hero is exactly the same, Happy McFuntime. And that is get all 4 stats on all your builder pieces. And then upgrade power. So get all 4 stats on all your builder pieces and upgrade your power. The only difference would be like if you've got like this character here, all this character does is gas traps. I don't do anything else. So I don't care about the power. So for this character, I went range as the main stat. I liked the folders in DD1. I would have no complaints at all about folders. I definitely like that whole system. The skeletons back then were so good. I mean, they're really good again now. But they were so good. Gotta make sure I'm on the right Warden now. I got 2 of them in the deck. Let's get the gas down first. Alright. Let's see here. How many did we do? I don't remember how many we did. Well, I mean, it's got to be some kind of a bug, Andreas. Aramir had one of those. It was a common item that had like insane stats on it, but it was a gray quality common item. I mean, some sort of a bug. They'll get it dialed in, you know? I don't know what's causing it. I personally haven't seen any of them. I haven't gotten any of those common item bugs. Let's see, and then we went reflect and reflect. Very nice. Come on, Lycan King bonus wave, give me some loads. That's what you're all about, right? I personally have not, Sith Phil. I haven't seen there's any 105 gear either. In fact, let me take a quick look, because I did get a couple of higher rolled pieces. 90, that's 90. Aramir, I don't know if Aramir's still watching, but I know he's done a lot of these Lycan King bonus waves now. What did I get that was a really high roll recently? But I don't think I've seen any of it. Oh, the devs confirmed that none of that is in. Alright, well that's fair. Fair enough. Well, I think it might be more like the drops are in, but the level requirement is not in yet. So people might have, because there's... people are posting up some really, really high-rolled stuff. So my guess is that the loot might be here, but just the level requirement is not in yet. Okay, yeah, so Phil just confirmed it. So yeah, the loot is here. We just don't know what's... I mean, if you get something that's silly high rolled, that's probably a level 100 or 105 piece, you know? Like maybe that accessory I got on the last map that was really, really high rolled. That could potentially be a 100 piece, maybe. The Rogue is fun now. Definitely fun to play. Am I going to see Suicide Squad soon? Probably not soon, but I do want to see it. I've been vaccinated and all that stuff, but I've got really, really bad asthma and allergy issues. So I am doing my best to stay away from people as long as the COVID thing is still going. I do really want to see it, though. What's going on there, Alabama? You've heard good things? I mean, they definitely went they went with some rather obscure characters. I mean, comic book fans know who they are, but so many people are going to be clueless as to who some of these characters are. The Rogue is the best pure DPS hero. By far. Far and above all others. So no one compares to the Rogue as far as DPS goes. You were clueless in the first one? I knew all the characters from the first one. I mean, I know all the characters from this one too, but I'm a little bit of a comic book fanatic. At level 70, you should be going right to Nightmare mode. So this map, you should do the first 2 maps in the campaign, then switch over to survival, and grind this map until you're level 83, and then rinse and repeat, as far as like the most sufficient. What's going on there, GK? The first one did do badly, I believe. I think they tried to rely on old Margot's changing clothes scene a little too heavily in the first one. And the fact that Will Smith was in it. Which, I mean, I thought Will Smith did okay. I mean, I don't think that the writing was very good on the film itself, but the actors did fine, you know. I'm doing good there, GK. Having a little fun. That's one of the big challenges I've got now. I shared it on Discord. I haven't really told anybody else, but this is the first year since my YouTube channel has been in existence where I've qualified for a media pass to PAX, which is in a couple of weeks, and I'm afraid to go. And my wife doesn't want me to go, so I'll probably not go. But for the first time ever, and it's been, what, almost 10 years now, after applying to every PAX for every year, this time I finally got accepted as media coverage. And now the whole COVID thing is... I mean, PAX is always... You know, there's a thing called PAX Pox. PAX always is like the spreader of disease. It's just so many people so close to each other, you know? I mean, I'm still got mixed emotions on whether or not to go. I might try to go for a day. Like, usually at PAX, like, it's Friday through Monday, and usually Sunday night and then Monday are really dead. Like, everybody's done. Like, everybody goes Friday and Saturday, you know? So I might go just, like, on Monday or something. This is the last one that's here close to me. The thing with PAX West that's such a big deal for me is I live. Like, I can hop in the car and I can be there in 3 hours. I live 3 or 4 hours away. What's going on there, Sacred Cow? I'm having fun, man. Oh, shoot. I forgot to look. I didn't realize that was the bonus wave. Every character you want to go into power. When you're super early game, you'd start off with range and rate, but mainly power. End game, every builder hero, you want all 4 builder stats on every hero and then upgrade power. Let's see, how about that time? Wow, that's a really low roll. So is that. That's not, though. And neither is that. It's got a crappy passive on it, and it's got no rate on it, so, I mean, that's not very usable, but it's shiny to look at, right? I think that's an instant upgrade, though. Let me see. Yeah, I'd say. Oh, but my other one's got power and rate on it. See, this is one of the examples where you really got to look at the stats. See, if you look at this 394 piece, if I upgraded it, right, I would have, what, 330-ish extra more power than the old piece? However, then you look at the old piece, and you see it's got power as a passive. So having rate and power as a passive on my old piece makes this piece just straight up better than this 394 new piece. And there's a prime example of why you should always look at your loot. Don't just go and say, oh, it's 394 ups, let's equip it. because it's not always going to be better. So yeah, what a bummer. Fort range and raid. I'm just going to get rid of that right away. I'm not even going to tease myself with that POS. Reacquiring gear from Deeper Well is a pain right now. Well, I mean, going back and having to redo the old maps is a huge pain. There's no doubt. Alright, well, we need to do that one again, but I don't want to do the same maps over and over on stream. I don't mind doing it twice, but I don't want to bore you guys to tears too much. What was the other one? We needed Highlands, wasn't it? Let me look again. Tornado Highlands for boots, yep. Alright, to the Highlands we go. Yeah, I can explain the bonus wave. Like, say, for example, I'm looking for those fusion boots. Well, as you see here, they're a guaranteed drop from the Tornado Highlands, right? The problem is Tornado Highlands is an Act 2 map, so it's going to drop at low quality. It's going to drop at Act 2 quality. The bonus waves allow me to play that map, and it gives it a wave 26, that in this case is going to be Lycan King difficulty, which means in that 26th wave, the loot that drops here on this map is going to be the same quality as the loot from this map. So it gives you an opportunity to go back and play any map you need to do anywhere in the system and get the highest quality loot that's available. It's the best thing they added in. It's ridiculously good. Pandalicious! What up, Panda? It's an incredible thing. Kudos to Chromatic for thinking of it. It's the best part of the entire update. So anyway, we're going to go do that map with a Lycan King bonus wave. Because I select it. Well, you unlock it by beating that boss. It's all tied to bosses. So it's Demon Lord bonus wave, a Mech Boss bonus wave, an Ancient Dragon bonus wave, or a Lycan King bonus wave. And you unlock those bonus waves for from defeating those bosses on survival. Where did I get that gearless thing? I made it. Here you go. I made it so you guys could screenshot it. Just screenshot it, and you've got it for you. And of course, I threw a little juicy plug in there with my logo. But yep. Let's see, what can we do with this one? Well, I mean, we're going to want multiple R stacks, I think. Or can we get away with one? That's the struggle, EBO. The only way to deal with them is to kill them yourself. So the easiest way to deal with them is by getting a fusion set of DSTs. And if you're having a trouble completing all the maps to get that set, it's going to be in your benefit to drop down. Well, Arcanist only drops one place, so Oswarlin. We won't have to look that up. It's pinned in my Discord server up top. Exclamation Discord and chat if you're not a member already, but it's pinned up top of my Discord server. Well, I mean, you just shoot them. The easy, cheesy thing is to stand on, say this is a stack of DSTs. Stand on top your DSTs, and you shoot the Dark Elves as they come up. Don't jump down, don't run around, stand there and shoot them. That is the easiest way to deal with them. But, on that same note, I do recognize the fact that it's a huge pain in the ass, and that's the toughest part of breaking into Rift mode, no doubt. Now, can I go one stack on this? There's no way one stack is going to work, right? Yeah, I posted a video up earlier of how to do it. Or Blanton, there's a video on my channel right now from like an hour or so ago. Passive. I say passives because it's a slang term, but you see on this piece of gear to the right, the fused primitive hollow, you see under it, it's got the regular stats, but up above that in green, it's got power and range. Those are passives. They roll randomly on every piece of gear. So I think, what did Chromatic call them? Chromatic called them, well, hell yeah, I'm using Wisps. Why would I not? It's the best thing in the game at the moment. I can't remember, or I think they called them item effects. But, I mean, the slang term for it is passives, though. But, yeah, it's the sub-rolls. I smashed my face against the keep for a good 14 hours yesterday with DST builds. Losing over and over and over again with the boss at 25%. So having an alternate to that actually works, I'm all for it. Well, they're not going to be ideal for every map. There's going to be maps where DSTs are just going to shine. But on the same note, these are extremely powerful right now, and I'm sure they'll get nerfed. So enjoy them while they last, because they won't be here forever. This game is amazing. It's quite fun. Alright, shit. I didn't put any... I need what? 3, 6, 9, 12. I need one more. God dang it, man. I didn't put any gas traps down. I don't trust it without having any gas for last resort. What's up, Doug? It is hard to get used to the new AI. It is quite the challenge. Like that, and then say... like that. The new UI, Wise Look, it's not AI, I misspoke. The new UI is very difficult to get used to. What's going on there, Rusty? Do I prefer this over Orcs Must Die 3? Orcs Must Die 3 is a absolutely glorious game. So no, I don't prefer any game over Orcs Must Die 3. Orcs Must Die 3 is one of the best games released so far this year, out of games that I play. Absolutely wonderful game. But this game just got an update. I mean, I'm playing what's fresh and shiny. It's kind of what I do, you know? But I am far from done with OMD3. It's a wonderful game. I would strongly suggest it to anyone. See, my spin move's still strong. Not as strong as I'd like it to be, but it's still strong. Orcs Must Die 3 is a 2-player game that you can join a public lobby for, and you can host a public lobby, and they fill almost instantly. So, it's not that they don't have public lobbies, it's that no public games stay open long enough. This game has far more potential than DD2. DD2 is a beaten down product. The farthest I've gone so far is like, I want to say 80-ish. It was like in the 80s. What's going on there, Super? How you doing? I haven't made it to any of those like Wave 100 plus runs yet. No, it's on Xbox also. The only place it's not at right now is Switch. It's still in certification. It'll be there soon-ish. But yeah, it's all here on Xbox though. Well, I mean, it probably is on Xbox. It's hardware limitations. I'm sure it looks really nice on Series X, where there's no real hardware limitations. But on a regular Xbox, it's too easy now. You hope they drop a new difficulty soon. Yeah, okay. It's Dungeon Defenders games are about grinding rare loot. They're not about strategic levels of difficulty. If that's what you're looking for, you might want to try a different one. I'm doing good there, Did. I'm doing good. It's a bug, Greywind. I haven't seen any of them. It looks more blurry before? I don't know. I don't know what changed. Yeah, it just launched on Switch yesterday. And then PS5, the last I heard, they're saying before the end of the year. You need a co-op buddy for OMD 3 still? I still haven't fired up OMD 3. PlayStation actually won that poll. You Xbox boys did not represent. I'm going to start a Let's Play series going through Orcs Must Die 3 as a brand new fresh account. And I had the choice of doing it on Xbox or PlayStation. And I ran a poll and PlayStation blew it away. Revote. You gonna get all the votes, Fisk? It's still up. The poll's not closed. It's on my community page. I don't know what the official answer would be there, Super. I can give you my answer, which is not the one they want me to tell you. But the official answer would be it's a small indie development company and they're doing their best to get one thing done at a time. That would probably be the official answer, something like that. Rogue is DPS only. Ask me again in Discord or somewhere not on stream and I'll give you my answer, Super. Because I've got one too. It'll take a while. The Wisp defense is ridiculously strong right now. Is it too strong? No. Could it be toned down a little? Sure. Yeah, it's pretty good, Doug. That Pierce is just really good. I mean, it's got the pinpoint accuracy. No, you still get value from the builder stats on the Rogue. The Rogue's abilities are devices. You see my first, second, and third, my 1, 2, and 3, which would normally be towers. Those are devices. And depending on which device you want to specialize in, you'll go with the armor set for that. Like this one, I'm going to set up as Fusion Infernos. The third stat. I'm pretty certain that the Wisps will get toned down. I mean, they're quite powerful. But the problem is there's other things that are quite imbalanced. So having one thing that's too powerful when there's a dozen things that are pieces of shit. I mean, I'm sure that this will get nerfed before those other things get fixed. You know, so have fun with them while they're beast. Don't feel bad. Don't let anybody tell you you're exploiting the bees or the wisps or whatever. Abuse the shit out of that stuff because they're going to leave you high and dry and they're going to nerf it into the ground. And they're not going to give you anything that's a decent replacement until you get all ridiculously decked out with something else. So no one should feel guilty in any way whatsoever for using the wisps right now. You've spent enough time, and they've already given a big middle finger to all your time spent previously before this update by not allowing all of our old gear that we farmed to roll properly with the new system. So don't feel like in any way, shape, or form you have been anything other than abused as far as your time goes with playing Dungeon Defenders Awaken. So don't feel bad, y'all. Use the wisps. Well, it's a choice, you know. You can, some maps, DSTs are going to be really good. Some maps, wisps are going to be really good. It's not a use either. I'm using the shit out of them right now because I just found out how badass they were a few hours ago, and I'm having fun with them. Wisp it good. That's right. That's right there, Phil. The Dryad actually has 3 extremely powerful defenses. It's not just the Wisps. It's just the Wisps is what I'm using right now. The Beaming Blossom is ridiculously good. The Sludge Launchers are ridiculously good. The Wisps are just easy. They make things, they're easier to use. You don't have to aim, you know? It can't be as bad as it was in the beta. Or is it? Or in the PTR. I mean, in the PTR, you could kill a Lycan King Demon Lord in like 1.2 seconds with lightning towers, so... I wouldn't suggest anyone regrind DD2 on a separate platform, Rusty. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. Game's not worth playing through twice. I normally shoot for 5K, Shade of the Past, for Massacre Moon. Huh. That's weird, Ollie. I still haven't seen any yet. I guess my time is coming, huh? With the one item, the one power bug. Yes, you still want all your heroes. Nothing is going away, y'all. And this will probably get nerfed, so don't get rid of heroes. You can have 64 heroes. Don't stop using things. There's nothing wrong with DSTs. Use DSTs if you like DSTs. Memory leaks? You think? Oh, you have to reset the game. Man, I just screwed up, huh? Jumping around not looking. So maybe it is a memory leak type thing. God dang it. This was way too early in the bonus wave for me to be dropping off the side. Well, that's good to know. Maybe that's why I haven't had the bug yet, because I rage quit every few hours. And restart the game. That's exactly what they were just talking about, Yin Yang. Restart your game and it won't happen anymore. It's a memory leak type of thing. Or something along those lines. It means you need to go say hi to your family. Turn the game off. You've played too long. But it definitely sounds like a memory leak or something like that if restarting the game fixes it. Your dog and cat misses you, Yin Yang. Go say hi to him. Armor only has builder stats. Yeah, there's a link to the patch notes down in the description there, Jacob, if you want to read through all the patch notes. Armor is about building. Weapons are about dishing out the pain. Go, go, little wisps. Oh, it was only 2 hours. Well, you weren't having the problem, huh? The Keep Boss drops the best-in-class weapon for every hero and an Arcanist piece on survival. I personally am going for Militia there, Sean, for that Inferno device. Or whatever it's called. What the heck's it called? Is it Inferno? Or is it Napalm? I can't remember. Luckily, we have the spellbook right here. It is Napalm. Continuously deal damage to marked targets. This is what I'm going for anyway. Is it best? Is what? I'm not sure what you're asking there, Yannick. Yeah, the Lycan weapon is better than the Dragoon. Absolutely. Well, this hero is not even remotely set up, and it's putting out about 40 million. Now, I've got a usable weapon, but this hero is nowhere near set up where I want it to be. Oof. Oof. What a low roll. That's terrible. Power and rate on that militia piece. That might be good for my buff beamer. Actually, I'm going to take that. God, why does the game make me do Tornado Highlands so many damn times, huh? A fused face melter. Fort power and range. Man, I just can't go without rate, though, on my auras, right? Let me see. Yeah, I'd be losing 845 rate. It's not worth. I would gain what? I would gain a bunch of power. I would gain a little bit of range. I would gain a bunch of fort. Just need to get a better piece, right? If you hold down S, let me find something to sell. This can go away. So if you hold down your S button and just click, it sells. Additionally, if you hold down your L button and click, it locks. So the hotkeys are there. They're just different. They're not like they used to be. You know what? That's another video I need to make, because there's little stuff like that that's not advertised anywhere in the game that people need to know. So I need to do a loot filter video. I need to do just a quality of life and convenience video. No, sell all is still there. It's a different system. I mean, I don't have a page of things I want to sell. But if I did, let's see. Let me look at that for my beamer real quick. So that would actually be a huge gain. Well, then again, I got power as my sub roll in that other one, so that's not bad. Or not good. But additionally, if you hold your control key, like, is this stuff? I want to save that. I don't want to save that. I want to save that probably, and I don't want to save that. So say this militia items. So if I hit my control key, it's going to add that little plus sign over all of the items. You can go through then, and you can click an item, and it will select it. You can right-click that item and select this entire page, or select everything. But what I want to do is just individually click on that item and that item. Now you see those two items are selected. So now I can right-click those items and sell. So if I was wanting to sell all, I would right-click, select all, then right-click, sell all. It's very... How the hell are you going to know this, you know? I wouldn't know this if Phil didn't come by the streams. He watches me struggle and chuckles to himself for a few minutes and then says, hold down S. You know, so... Thank you, Chromatic, for giving me another opportunity to make another tutorial video. There's Phil right there. Phil laughs at me for 15 minutes. He calls Brent and says, You seeing this guy? And then finally, after lots of pain and suffering, they say, yeah, okay, do this. See, which one is it? There's one of these achievements that's just too much, Phil. Too much. Die while playing the tutorial. I mean, how are you even going to do that? You're going to have to make a new character and go in at level 1, right? And just lay down in front of him? I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it right now. Do I have a level 1? I don't think I've got a brand new character. I don't. Let's make one. Let's see. We will... Who's the squishiest? The Huntress, probably? Or the Apprentice? We will call this one... Fodder. And then we will go into campaign... Easy. Is that how you get to the tutorial? Or no, here we go. Tutorial. All right, so oh no, it's gonna make me build stuff. 2 ensnare auras. God dang it, man! Are you really gonna make me build stuff, game? How am I gonna die when my ensnare auras cover the whole damn map? All players ready. Where are you at? Where'd the freshie go? F6. Oh, you can just ready up? Even if I take off gear, I'm still gonna have the... I'm gonna get punked here. Oh, don't you dare! Hit me again! Hit me again! Do you have to win? I should have put an electric car up there, huh? The hardest Chivo in the game. This was the first one Fisk did a bit. Oh, it's actually a Steam achievement. A Steam achievement just popped up called Baby Steps. Get wrecked! It's tough to die sometimes, Phil. Alright. And now I'm assuming we can just AFK through the rest of it. With one enormous electric aura. Well, I've already got the achievement. I probably shouldn't even have to complete it, should I? Use F 3 times. That's it. That's all I need is a ledge. I'm sure, you know, if you tried hard enough, I'm sure there's a place to get out of the map somewhere, right? Ah, easy mode. The way auras are meant to be. Look at the size of that bad boy. Holy shit. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Oh, you can just quit. All right, cool. All right, then Mr. Fodder should be at the bottom, right? Oh, what the hell? I can't delete you? It was a trap all along. Is it because they're in the deck? There we go. It was a trap from Phil. Oops, what did I do? Oh, I got him in the wrong spots now. This is supposed to be Groot. I gotta change Groot's name. Because I'm never gonna remember which one's Wisp. Which one's Wisp? Did you see that? Bees. Text cannot be empty. Okay. There we go. I gotta remember that one. Oh, I put that one in the wrong slot too. Good lord, man. I'm having a hard time here, y'all. And then my extra was here, right? My new one, the beamer. There we go. Now we're good. Now we're good. What do the Lycans do? They do a shout. Like, you'll see them, like, bend over. And they'll be, like, kind of emanating this AoE. And it's going to buff them and their homies. So, any enemies that are right in the area, it gives them a buff. See my little trophy. There we go. Complete all Act 4 maps. I didn't even realize I got that one. Hard. I'm assuming you have to go through each individual difficulty on those. That one's the pure strat one that I refuse to finish. Massacre Survival Victory on every Act 4 map. Nightmare Survival Victory on every Act 4 map. Alright. Alright, so what were we doing? I never got an upgrade, did I? We're trying to fix my monk here. I need to go back and do that map again, I think. Well, let's do it. Well, I mean, you would have had a little bit of a head start if you would have farmed it. But if you really grinded it, like a lot of people did, including myself, then yeah, you had a lot of wasted time. Let's see, we'll get gassy. I have no problem with how they took away the hero stats on armor. It didn't really change much. It gave you the ability to actually turn a builder hero into an acceptable DPS hero. And you lost nothing in exchange. So yeah, I personally have no problem with it. The Arcanist set, just for lucky. Arcanist piece is like a wild card piece that fills in on another set. It drops from the Keep Survival. So that allows you to get the first defense as a fusion element. I did a video about it. I should probably rename the video to something people will actually find. I think it said, like, explaining the new armor set, but you have to complete the map. It's in the victory chest. And here we go. We'll do this, y'all, just so it makes everybody feel more comfortable. I'll give you guys something familiar here. Oh, I don't have enough to EU. Here, we'll get rid of a couple. Do we want to get rid of another one? Here, we'll get rid of that one too. It's like eating comfort food, you know? You know it's there now. Who do I want to be on, the rogue? Aramir gets triggered every time he has to do a map with no DSTs. So I'm doing this one for Aramir. I don't want him to feel unwelcome. I was whirling, that's all. I don't want Aramir to feel unwelcome. I'm gonna get spinny on you. God, I wish that lasted just a little bit longer without having to go all into it. Yeah, this is his map. You can't do, you're not allowed to do this map without DSTs. It would be wrong. The Warden's very, very good, just like in the PTR. Borderline broken. So good. No, they have to have line of sight, but you put them in high ground, and it's pretty easy for them to get line of sight. Like on this map, the ideal place to put them would have been like up here on this, and then they would have line of sight on the entire map. If you want them to. They don't have to. It's up to you. You use the towers you want to use. But they're good. No doubt there. They are good. They are extra shiny. Same as every other damaging defense, Broccolis. You get all 4 builder stats, then you dump everything into power. Every single defense in the game that does damage. There's a little gray area there on things like the LT. The defense rate scales pretty well with them over the cap. Oh, is there a hot fix, Oswald? Is it come already? Or are you just trolling me? Oh, you said it before the run. Is it changing the wisps? It's nothing major though. Wisps nerfed by 90%. No balance changes. All right. That's safe then. Is it a performance thing? I don't know. I mean, look, I haven't seen. Well, I mean, I've been tied up. Let's see. Patch notes. August 5th, hotfix 1. You can now use the F key to open transmogs. Added missing ability power stats on pets. The Lycan's King's leap attack is now easier to dodge. He will no longer rotate to face his target while in midair or shortly after. That's good. Oh, so that's pretty small, yeah. Not a whole lot there. I mean, I'm probably not even going to bother. It's not anything major. The auto loot's been working fine for me. That's I'm gonna have a video here in the next day or two going through the auto loot, but I need to have a chat with good old Phil, the engineering genius, first, and make sure I'm giving out proper information with everything. Wrecked, what's going on, man? Gonna need a noob's guide to changes? Oh yeah, I will do it. I will do it. You guys see the new channel art there? That was from Wrecked there. I got some new channel art on the YouTube page. Wrecked is a beast. That was my day one feedback there, Moob. I think that would be a wonderful thing. Update is overwhelming, huh? Well, what has you overwhelmed, Cully? Maybe I can help you out. Oh, I knew I wasn't going to make it. Oh, I'm sure there's hundreds and hundreds. Moob. Those things they just get sprayed around the ground. There's so many of them laying. There's no real changes to the basics like that, Cully. You can reforge pieces now too, so you only upgrade power on a piece. On a weapon, you only upgrade damage unless you intend to never do damage on that hero. Well, then you don't even need to have a weapon. Yeah, that's true. There would be a ton of them. But it would be nice, maybe, I guess, since the quality ranges are so different on accessories versus like armor. It would be nice if there was some way to separate that stuff in the loot filter. Every character's a hybrid now, Cully. Every character's a hybrid. You upgrade the weapon for damage, you upgrade the armor for your builds. But every character is a potential hybrid. It looks better on a phone than on PC. I thought it looked pretty good on PC. The memory leak cancels out the passives. You restarted the game and all those rolls have no passives on them. Oh, dang. Well, if you get that, you know to restart right away then, right? Oh, my loot is crap, tall kid, so Bill can't nerf my loot. My loot's already bottom of the barrel. It's unnerfable. It's all minimum rolls. Not really, obviously, but it feels that way. Yeah, Boost Monk is super good. You know, you can do more than one thing, y'all. Just because I'm playing a rogue right now, because it's the brand new hero, it doesn't mean that the other heroes went bad. It means I'm playing on the brand new thing. That's all. Nothing that was good before changed. Nothing that was bad before. Well, some things that were bad before changed. Oh, he did that years ago, Yannick. It's a permanent code addition to all Dungeon Defenders games. Give people named Juice Bags crappy loot. You'll see here in a minute when we get through this. The keep on survival is the hardest difficulty. So it's where the best loot comes from. The Lycan King boss fight. Rifted's tough to do right out of the gates, mainly because of the boss fights, Captain Rex. But the problem is when you're just going through the campaign, you don't want to grind. And Rift mode, to really benefit from Rift mode, with the exception of the weapons, it requires grinding. I mean, who wants to put together an actual armor set, a proper armor set, when you're leveling up or just going through, you know? So that's why it's not super popular for people to do that. I think everyone with eyes realizes that the wisps are overpowered there, Ginger. Everyone with the peepers. So do they completely lose aggro when you stealth? Let's see. Yeah, it looks like it. So that's the way to get rid of aggro when you're on the rogue. Yeah, my Warden stats are mediocre. A random set of leftover. It was actually my harpoon set from the live game. So my Warden stats are completely mediocre right now. Just rando stuff I threw together. So no super high rolls on anything. Don't want to lose my tree. They were good during, they had a window, Sithphil. They were good, like, during, in insane mode. I remember doing all those harpoon builds on the summit. They were really good. Just for a minute. But then that, sadly went away. Harpoons. Only massacre counts? That's fair. That's fair. Lightning towers are better now. I don't know if I would go as far as to call them good, but they're definitely better. If you like using them, they're usable. Are they some great thing that's better than something else? Not really. But they are usable. Better than Inferno Traps. Well, that's true. They're better than Inferno Traps. Confirmed. Alright, come on, loot. What do we got? What do we got? Take that just because. Man, another decent giraffe roll, huh? Fort and range, but I still think that's probably an upgrade. So, I mean, I'll take that. Man, look at that roll. And what shitty stats, huh? Boo. Captain Rex, thank you so much. What would you do after you beat the campaign? I tell you what I would do. Now, what I would do is not necessarily the experience that everyone would want. Because knowing the game already, my goal would be to rush to end game. So if I just beat the campaign on, say, medium or hard mode, the first thing I would do is go to the next tier. Like, say we started off on hard. We just beat the campaign. I would go to the next tier, insane mode, and I would beat Ancient Mines on insane mode. Then I would switch over to survival, and I would run Ancient Mines on that mode until I got to level 70. In the process of this, you're going to get mad loot compared to what you got. After you hit level 70, you'd want to switch to nightmare mode and do the exact same thing. So go to campaign mode, go to Ancient Mines, beat it, then switch over to survival, Ancient Mines, go as far as you can. In nightmare, you would want to do it up until you're level 83. And then when you're level 83, that's going to unlock Massacre mode. Now, the difference is to unlock Massacre, you're going to have to beat the summit as well. So you would have to get to the summit and beat it to unlock Massacre. But that's not necessarily the most enjoyable experience. But it would put you at Massacre mode, like, within your first day or two of play. So it depends on what experience you're looking for. But that's what I personally would do. I would do the fastest thing to get to endgame. Let's see, what time we at? We're at 5 o'clock. I actually got to run, y'all. It's a little bit of a short one here today. I've got some videos coming up tomorrow, and then I'm going to be live over on Twitch tomorrow, right after Chromatic's Friday stream. And then I will probably do another later stream on YouTube tomorrow. But anyway, that is going to get it for me for right now, though. Thank you all so much for hanging out. And, yeah, like I said, a little bit of a shorty. This is normally my work day out on the farm here. I got to do real life work. And the rain saved me. So I was able to get a little live stream in there because of the rain. It was raining. So thank you, rain. You're the best. But anyway, thank you all so much. Hopefully everyone is having a wonderful week and is enjoying the updates so far. And I will see you all later. Take it easy.